I've stated in the past that I've been on this website for a very long time. Enough time to see a lot of the raunchy shit that YouTube has to offer. I've experienced just about every era this website has gone through, which unfortunately includes the prank era. The prank era was when YouTube became a breeding ground for every degenerate with a camera to profit off becoming a full-fledged public nuisance. It was seriously some of the most garbage content this website has ever shit out. As I was reflecting on this time period the other day, I made a groundbreaking discovery. A prank video that I believe changes everything. A prank video that genuinely made me laugh. The epic drunk buried alive prank. Before I roll the video, I'd like to note that this might also be the meanest prank I've ever seen, which I understand may be confusing at first considering I said I found it funny, but I think the events that follow speak for themselves.
Alright, so basically, Ryan got obliterated drunk tonight.
By himself without us.
And he's asleep on the couch in the other room.
No, he's passed out. That's what they do when they're drunk. You pass out.
Here we have public enemy number 1 and 2. If those faces don't scream trouble, then I don't know what does.
We decided that...
That was my idea.
Alright, great, whatever. Ryan's terrified of two things, and that's drowning and being buried alive.
Yeah.
So we figure we can try and simulate burying him alive.
You heard the game plan. Exploit their friend's biggest fear when he's at his most vulnerable. A plan evil to its core.
I'm really excited, so...
Do you feel that poking next to you?
I don't know, but I'm just really excited.
That's how excited I am.
I'm excited. I don't know about you, but it's gonna happen.
The excitement is almost contagious. I must admit, when I paused here, I also had a large smile plastered to my face.
You ready? I can get him at the knees. You get him under the arms. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, just like that.
This is not entirely relevant, but that is a Guitar Hero World Tour box. Guitar Hero World Tour was a subpar follow-up to the hit classic Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock.
Start banging on it. Just do it, bang hard. Just to get him started, it'll definitely, if you bang on it, okay. Oh my god.
That right there was one of the most terror-stricken screams I have ever heard. They struck fear so deep in his heart that they nearly folded the man in half. I can say with a degree of confidence that I have never been that scared in my life.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I never heard you scream like that.
To nobody's surprise, he's pretty pissed off. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the big reveal.
You know that's my biggest fucking fear, you f***its. You know that's my biggest fear.
He's Australian. I would have never guessed.
Shit, cut the shit. Come on.
And just when we think the dust has settled, our victim comes barreling into the room in the mood for some good old-fashioned wrestling. And there it is, downright the funniest prank video I have ever seen. Before I sign off, I'd like to read you the description, because that in itself is a bit of a hoot as well. This is hands down the greatest prank we have ever pulled. Ryan was obliterated drunk and passed out on the couch when Brandon and I got home. Ryan didn't even tell us and got drunk by himself like a loser. We were messing around and he wasn't moving or waking up, so we decided to stimulate his biggest fear, which is being buried alive. We picked Ryan up from the couch and carried him to the kitchen table, and then we put a large cardboard box over his body and then a large plank of wood to add weight and make sure it was pitch black. Then Brendan put all his weight on it and started banging on it to wake Ryan up. Ryan woke up and started screaming bloody murder and eventually got the box off his head and rolled off the table and took the biggest faceplant I have ever seen. If the prank era was more like this, I would have been balls deep invested in it. Fortunately, it's not too late. Call me a bad influence. But ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you. Go out, grab a camera, and stimulate your friend's biggest fear.